Boys, how rare are you?
I'd say like 1 in 316 billion.
Adam? Adam is 1 of 1. Today we're going to be checking out different stats that show just how rare people are. And if you guys have one of these stats, you have to leave a like on today's video.
I'm 1 of 1.
First up, 91% of people are right-handed.
I'm right-handed.
I am also right-handed.
Everyone, raise your right hands. We are
That's
common.
your left, Adam.
No, it's my right. Yeah.
Got him. Next, 84% of people have dark hair. Both of you guys have dark hair. I don't.
Dark hair.
I don't have
Dark hair.
What is red hair? Is this dark hair?
It
No,
looks
that's-
kind of dark to me, Alec. I don't know. I wouldn't say that that's very light.
I think it counts. Some people say it's strawberry blonde. I did just take a shower, so it's darker than normal. It's a little bit damp.
Yeah.
But a lot of people actually say that they think that I have blonde hair, but it's actually strawberry blonde / red.
Does Alec have dark hair? Is he in the 16% of humans?
71% of humans have brown eyes.
Jack, that's you.
Jag, you're
I
common.
No, I
You're
have
common
hazel
folk.
eyes.
What?
I am in
What is the
very
difference?
small percentage
Nuh-uh.
of people that have
Hazel is a
hazel
brown.
eyes.
No, Jag.
Green, brown.
Nuh-uh.
No,
Wait, let me
I
see.
do.
Let me see.
Let me see that.
Get close.
Oh.
There
All right,
is
now
some
show the
green
camera.
in there. There actually is some green in there.
There's a tiny bit of
I've
green.
been friends with Jack for like 10 years. I did not know
I thought
that.
for sure it was just brown.
Yeah, Adam is his brother, and he thought he had brown eyes.
I could have
These guys
sworn it
don't
was
look
brown.
in my eyes hard enough. No, on my license it says hazel.
I mean, I'm never like right next to him staring into his eyes. What do you want from me?
I feel like blue eyes is gonna come up later, though.
Make sure you guys are commenting down below your answers.
does anybody have brown eyes here?
No.
I got baby blue.
Mine's gonna
Or more
pop up in like the
I got
0.001%.
So far,
so is your wiener.
So far, every single one of these has been a dominant trait.
Yes.
Next up, 60% of humans can speak more than one language. If someone can speak 3 languages, they're called a polyglot.
Wait, that's actually a lot more than I thought. 60% can speak more than one?
I wonder what we're considering speak, because I can say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Like, does that count? I don't know.
Mañana.
Crap, that was so cool. Oh my god.
That was actually really cool. Okay, I didn't know you
That
could
was
speak Spanish like that.
like the coolest thing I ever seen you do.
¿Tienes un hamburguesa? ¿Sí o no? ¿Más o menos?
Oh! Yo, wait, Jack is actually so sick.
I can barely speak one language, so
Right. I think in America, like multilingual culture isn't really part of America. Like we just speak English here.
are you sure? So many people speak Spanish that I know.
Yeah, but that's also because they're from Mexico.
Oh.
But like when you go to Europe, so many people speak English there, and a lot of times even a third language. So I think it's
Yes.
more just American culture where you only really speak one language. So maybe that's why I'm so surprised.
Dang. I wish I speak more languages. Comment down below if you speak any languages.
Next up, we're taking a really big jump here from 60% down to 29% of humans are under 18.
Dang it!
The youngest country is Niger, having an average age of 15 years old. That is so young.
They're a rising population.
Wow.
Why
I guess,
is that?
Yeah, they're having a lot of
Or-
kids.
or
or-
they're dying really
Yeah, or
young.
they just die
Oh,
when
no,
they're like
that's either
30.
really sad or really
That's pretty
good.
sad.
It's probably a little bit of both. Comment down below if you are under the age of 18.
Adam?
What the? All right, 27% of humans are introverted. Introverts are capable of being just as social as others, but get their energy elsewhere. Dude, I think that number's false. I think the introverts are actually like, what?
I think
so.
it's
I think Adam's right.
I agree, but I also think that it's probably because of social media and how much people
Yeah.
are on their phones. And like, because being alone now is so much cooler than it was even just 10 years ago when before social media was like super popular. But now it's like fun to be alone because you can just watch YouTube.
Alec, do you know what year it is? In 2015, social media was pretty big, bro.
All right, maybe 20 years ago. 20 years ago is
I
fair.
can, at this point, I can literally put on these, and I could be anywhere in the world.
Where are you now,
Adam is
Adam? Where'd you
Currently at
go?
Walmart.
I'm at Alex's mom's house. Whoa, whoa! Put that back on! Put that back on!
Why did I say anything?
Put that back on!
All right, Jack, read the next one. Come on, get us out of here. Get us out of
20%
here.
of humans are double jointed. Although nobody knows why being double jointed is linked to having ADHD. And I can attest to that. Look, double joint.
Ew!
I can dislocate my thumb.
Get out of this call
I'm
now.
gonna be honest, it doesn't really look like. I guess it kind of looks like you're doing.
You
something.
try and do that.
Here,
I can bend the tippy tap of my finger. Is that something?
I can bend other stuff, not the my
See, look,
thumb.
pop. I could pop out my thumb.
Yeah, I
Alex
can't do
really
that.
Focus.
Oh,
I can bend just the tippy tip of my finger.
Pop,
look.
pop.
Adam, you're doing nothing.
I just wanted to be a part of the gang.
I can make my ears move.
Okay, we're not,
double
dude. What does that have to do with being double jointed? Alex just,
I don't know. I just
Alex
thought we were
doing a
doing
show
cool
and tell.
things.
Okay, it looks like Jack is the only one that's a part of the double jointed gang at the 20%.
No, Jack is just a freak. Look at him.
Jack, I can bend Jack's body in like 18 different ways.
Alrighty, we're moving on.
Double jointed.
Make sure you guys are leaving a like if you're enjoying this video so far.
Next up, only 19% of people have no wisdom teeth. I wonder if that includes like them getting removed or they just
Yeah.
never grow in at all.
Some people never grow wisdom teeth. Some people only grow 2, and some people only grow 4. You can't have more than 4. If you
I
do,
honestly don't
then
know.
you should really see that.
I never got mine removed, so I honestly don't know.
Ooh, you're one of those. Okay. Only 50% of humans are over 6 feet tall. Alec, that's me and you, bro. Come on. Whoa. Wait, why is
what are you
Jack cheering?
celebrating
Wait,
for?
Jack, why?
Guys,
why
we
you
are
celebrating
rare.
for?
We are rare.
Wait, Jack,
Jack.
you're 5'11", Jack.
No. I went to the doctor the other day with my shoes on. I'm 6'1".
With your shoes on. Yeah.
what they said, yeah,
Wait,
God,
I want to look it up what they say on what they say on the web. Back height.
Who still calls it the web?
Oh, I wish I could spell. Okay, I completely spelled your name wrong. This dude is a football player. He's 6'1".
Yes!
He's actually Jack. He's got a 6-pack.
I know, it's me.
Maybe I should look up Beckbird Jack. You're really not popping up. Oh, okay, that's not you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, I just looked up Beckbro Jack height. An AI overview popped up. It says Ronald Kurzawa, also known as Beckbro Jack, is stated to have a height of 5'10" ¾
Oh my
But
gosh.
6 foot when
Okay.
I'm single.
No.
All right, we're going on a tangent here. On famousbirthdays.com, they got my stuff mixed up with this other guy.
Why
I don't
is
think
your name
so.
Ronald
It says-
Kurzawa.
No.
Did you just
They
read
got me
that?
mixed
He says he's 5'10" and 3/4, but Joke said he has 6 feet when he's single.
I just said that. Oh my god, you are so annoying.
Another comment mentions that Adam is 5'7". Who is? Yeah, I'm not 5'7". I'm taller than Jack. I'm 6 feet.
Adam.
I'm 6 feet.
Hell, Adam.
Let's move on.
Only 15% of humans can ride a bike. That sounds really
One
low,
bike
actually.
is sold every 2 seconds around the world.
Are we talking about, I guess, like just two-wheelers, not tricycles, right? Or like a bike without training wheels? Because I feel like everybody could ride a bike with training wheels.
Yes, we're talking about the bicycle. Buy too.
Yeah, but you guys are only considering America. Like, there's 340 million people in America. But like, think of like, I don't know, India. You know, you think everyone there can ride a bike? Probably not. And if they
Okay,
can,
dude, what's your
all
problem
they
with
ride.
India? What is
That's
your
all they
problem?
ride in
You
India.
got
No
some issue
problem
with
with
India?
Dude, do you
I'm
know
just
how
saying.
in India, all they ride is
that
bikes,
kid.
bro. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
they
true.
have.
I'm just trying
They
to
have
think how it's
cars there
only
too, guys.
15% because
What
I
do
feel
you
like
think goes
everyone I
on
know
in
can ride a
India?
bike. No, I'm just thinking like I'm trying to understand how it's only 15%.
I'm moving on. 14% of humans are actually bisexual. It's difficult to say how much are bisexual. The actual figure may be much higher.
All right,
Okay?
everybody on 3, raise their hand if they are within the 14%. 1, 2, 3.
Next question.
Nah, I'm playing.
Adam is actually trisexual.
All right, next. Only 11 people. Only 11% of people have
Only
brown
11
hair.
people.
Oh no, Alec. Oh, there's gonna be some stat that over like 2% of people have 0 IQ, and Alec's gonna be a part of that.
I thought it'd be way higher, to be honest. I guess most people with dark hair are considered black hair.
I have brown hair.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? Based off that
Like,
first
no, but
stat.
do most Asian people, is it black hair they have?
Black hair, yeah. Most people consider that black.
Did you read that study? Read that study.
A 2016 study concluded that American men and women are most attracted to brown hair.
Go ahead, Jack. Let's go, Jack.
Look at my
Let's go,
swoopy!
Jack.
Look at my swoopy!
We take it over, baby.
Let's read the study
you
of
guys like
people.
this?
Let's read the study of people over 6 feet tall.
We
Nah,
did already.
We're moving on. We moved on from that. Calm
next
down.
up-
Next up, 11% of humans can grow a monobrow. Monobrows are considered good luck in some cultures, like Spanish culture.
I can barely grow a single brow, let alone
Yeah,
a giant
we won't
brow.
talk about Alex's eyebrow struggles. My eyebrows come in pretty nice. I usually will do a little plucky or like a little shave down the middle, but I don't think that I could grow a full monobrow.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There was this kid in my high school that did, and it was scary.
11% of people have curly hair. I don't got curly hair.
I have
Is your hair
naturally curly hair.
Or is it
If I
wavy?
don't do anything to it, curls.
Whoa.
Especially the
didn't know
longer
that.
I grow it, the curlier it gets.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah, you got
Jack
some lettuce
also,
on you.
he also's got the next one. 10% of humans have eczema. Eczema is the most prominent amongst Chinese adults.
He doesn't even
Oh,
have
wait,
eczema.
wait.
Don't have eczema.
Wait, I get eczema. I forgot it was me. I
Oh
get
my
eczema all
God.
over my arms.
Adam, I didn't know you were Chinese.
Arigato.
That's Japanese.
Dang it.
All right, we're finally getting into the single-digit percentages here, and only 9% of people are left-handed. That's pretty tiny. It's a pretty tiny percentage of people.
Wait, does that mix in with the result from earlier?
Yeah.
It must.
No, it said 91% are right-handed.
The first one-
It
yeah.
checks out.
Well, why not ambidextrous then? Is there 0 ambidextrous people?
Maybe
No.
it's even smaller percent. Maybe we'll get into that
Ambidextrous,
later.
yeah. They always have a dominant hand, though. All right, 8% of humans are colorblind. There are 3 different types of colorblindness. Each is very different. Shout out Logan Paul.
I used to play Fortnite on colorblind mode because it actually made the characters pop more. But I'm not colorblind. It just helped. Like, a lot of the pros played on colorblind.
Are you considering yourself a pro?
No, but same with like Call of Duty, playing on a certain colorblind mode, like it would make it easier to build and see through builds easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's red, green color blindness, blue, yellow, and then there's also complete color blindness where people only see in variations of grayscale.
And then there's also just blindness.
We'll get to
Yeah,
that
if
later.
you take out the color part.
8% of humans have blue eyes. I'm part of that. I got blue eyes. Honestly, I thought my eyes were pretty rare, but it seems like you guys have even more rare eyes than me.
I have bluish greenish.
Yeah, Adams are like in between, and apparently Jacks are not brown.
They're
I don't
very
know how
rare
this has
disease
happened,
called
but
hazel.
I've gone from what I thought was the most rare eyes to the least rare apparently.
Nope.
Once we get to the
only-
hair color, you got us beat.
Only 5% of people have hazel eyes.
Oh, I don't want you ever to get that close to me, by the way.
No, come on. Just look at my eyes.
I definitely know
Just
that people
don't
don't
make
want
it
you to
weird.
be that close.
So 6.7% of humans have a degree. Statistically, more women actually go to college and
makes
earn a
sense.
degree compared to men because they're smarter.
Shout out women.
Yeah, they might be smarter, but also I feel like guys just care about school less. Like that's my own personal take. I'm not sure if that's true, but I feel like when I went to school, a lot of the guys like wouldn't even study for exams, or they'd be a lot less likely to study for an exam than a girl, for example. So I think
Because
like
they're
guys just
dumber.
don't. I mean, maybe, or they just care less. I don't know.
So
But
you,
what I
you
do
hung
know,
out, you hung out with a lot of like guys and girls.
yeah, because we had to do a lot of group projects and stuff.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm putting at 6.7%. Let's go. I have a degree, and I'm so proud of it. Have I used it a singular time? Absolutely not, because
What's your
I play
degree in,
Minecraft.
Alex?
It's a
Fortnite?
business degree. It's a business degree.
What's your business?
I'm a business guy.
Oh, I thought your degree was in that big void.
What?
All right, speaking of what Alec has, 6.2% of humans have the
I
diabetes.
don't have diabetes. I
Global
don't have
diabetes
diabetes.
cases
I
have
don't have
risen
diabetes.
by 400% since 1980, Alec.
don't
so
have
it's
diabetes.
Not, it's not something you gotta hide anymore.
I
Everybody's
don't
got
have
it.
diabetes.
It's
I don't
fine.
have
Like with the
diabetes.
rise of fast food and processed foods, and also the rush of sugar in every single
I
thing. that we
don't
consume.
have
Okay, Alex.
diabetes.
Diabetes is something that happens naturally to many adults.
No,
these
it
days.
doesn't.
Okay.
It's not. It's
Especially
really not a
clinically
natural
obese
thing to
people.
do. It's
you
only
gotta-
it's
you
only
gotta put the
normal in
sugar stick down.
America. It's only normal in America.
Alec, can you
Almost
please
every other
hand-
country, it's
Can you
not
please
normal.
just lift the 2 pizza boxes that are in your room and tell us you don't have diabetes? He has 2 pizza boxes. He doesn't even order 1 pizza anymore. He orders 2.
Two
And he eats
that we
I
know
do
of.
have 2 pizza boxes right behind me, but I don't have diabetes.
He's been eating a slice in between every cut. Every cut that the other takes out, he's been taking a bite of his pizza.
At the rate of global diabetes cases rising, I mean, that number is going to be at 10% of all humans having diabetes very, very shortly.
And this
Eat
is
a vegetable.
Next
No,
up,
look,
5.
this pizza has vegetables on it.
Oh god.
Best of both worlds.
Oh god.
Big
Alec
brain
has
play.
lost the plot. 5% of humans are actually vegetarian.
Oh, so if you're diabetic, maybe become a vegetarian.
That could work.
That pizza Alec eating is vegetarian.
Did I lose my perms here?
Oh yeah, I took them away a while ago.
What the? Next up, 5% of humans are deaf.
What'd you say?
I said
That's
5%
a
of humans
lot.
are deaf. That's
That's
a
a lot.
huge
A
number.
little louder, son. A little louder.
That's 1 in 20 people.
75% of
deaf.
UK care home residents suffer some hearing loss. Why do I need to know that random fact there?
What is going on in the UK? Why can't
don't
they hear
know.
anything?
Loud music.
Because they all talk like me. They all talk like me.
None
That's
of
a
them talk
southern
like
accent.
that. But did
This
you
is
know that
why they're
4%
all
of
deaf.
humans
They all
have
talk
an
in this
extra?
volume.
That is the worst. Like, actually, I'm not even trying to be mean. That is the absolute worst English accent I've ever heard.
Whoa, whoa. No!
That is insanely bad. Anyway, did you know that 4% of humans have an extra pair of ribs?
Actually, I did, Alec. I did know that. No,
I did not.
I did not.
It's near your neck.
That's actually pretty insane.
Alec probably has this to just support his really abnormally large head.
What did I do? I didn't even do anything.
I'm guessing
I can't even
most
understand what you're
people.
saying.
I'm guessing most people had that pair of ribs when like we were evolving, and then over time it just turned out we didn't need it. But some people still have it.
Kind of like Adam's giant nose.
Okay.
That's an evolutionary discrepancy.
If this was like 1,000 years ago, I would have been the man. Every time we needed fruit or food or hunting, you would have came to me. You guys would have all came to me. Oh, I would have been the man.
You would have got eaten by a bear at like age 5.
Food spotted. Oh wait, that's poop.
Next up, 4% of humans are gay. Alfred Kinsey estimated that 37% of men have had at least one gay homosexual experience with another man. Now, that's okay. We accept that here. And, yeah, I can't speak to the 37% of men. Alec and Adam have had way more experience in this department, so I will let them take it from here. Guys, the silence is deafening. You might want to speak up here. Little louder. I don't want to expose anything, so I'm just going to keep my yap shut about this.
Sorry, I have something in my throat. 3% of humans actually have blonde hair. Blondes have the most hairs on their head, averaging around 150,000.
Alec, you can speak to this.
Oh yeah, some people say I have blonde hair. It's definitely more red than blonde in my opinion, but some people say strawberry blonde, especially in the summer. It gets lighter in the summer.
Comment down below if you agree.
They're saying that they actually have more hair than the average person.
Oh yeah, okay, that's definitely Alec.
Oh no, that's not me. I'm losing my stuff real quick. 3% of humans are blind.
Wow, that's high. Why is that so
That's crazy.
high?
That's dude. There's got to be like some blind island out there where they all live. Cause I think I've seen like 4 blind people my whole life.
I think that's called the hill.
There are 43 million people living with blindness.
Oh my god!
gosh.
Where?
They can't tell us because they can't see.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I wonder how many people are blind and deaf.
How many people are blind, deaf, and gay? That's got to be really low.
And a twin.
We're talking negative percentages. 2.3% of humans were born a twin. Nigeria has the highest number of identical twins in the world.
I wonder why that is. It's got to be the air quality.
What?
Do you know why,
No,
Alec? Why is Nigeria the highest? Alec?
If I had to guess,
Alex,
maybe,
stop eating!
maybe their birth rate is higher than usual based off that other stat
yes.
that their young population is growing. Maybe
Jack.
they're just having more kids, so statistically they're just having more twins.
That was Niger.
That was Niger, bro.
Jack. That's crazy, Jack.
It's so, all right,
Oh
they're
my
next to each other.
god!
Jack, you just got exposed. All right.
Oh.
I'm going to bring you back here because 2% of people actually
They're
have
right next to
green
each
eyes.
other. They're right next to each other.
This is the most common in northern regions of Europe. I technically fall into this category because I have like greenish blue. So,
No, you can't claim
Suck
both.
it!
It's either green or blue. You can't have both.
oh,
I have green.
you could suck on it.
You said hazel.
Check does not
Yeah,
have
it's
green.
like close.
2% of humans have a third nipple.
Yeah.
This
Do you also have a
condition-
third nipple that I don't know about?
Okay, Jack's clear. Jack's good.
If we're not counting my belly button, then the answer's no.
I'm gonna assume Alec doesn't, and I definitely don't. Ooh, but I know
Alec has a third
exactly.
nipple on his butt.
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for the entire time. I needed to see how rare it was, and actually, it's way more rare than I expected. 1.5% of the people, they have the ginger ninja. They got that ginger glinja on the top of the pinka.
I actually heard ginger people, Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Wow.
So, Alec, have you
keep
ever been to
talking.
Scotland? Do you feel more at home when you're there?
No, I'm Irish. I'm more Irish than you think.
Not Scottish?
Not the lick of Scotland in me. More Irish. 1% of people are ambidextrous. Did you know that?
No.
A recent study suggested a link with reading and speaking disabilities.
Oh, no. Oh, you can't have it all, I guess.
Did you also know that 1% of people have vitiligo? Michael Jackson had this condition, which causes white patches of skin.
Okay.
Wait. My
I
accent
knew
is
that
slipping.
Michael Jackson had it. Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that accent.
Yeah, I'll go back to normal. Like normal,
Speaking
like
of
cool
Michael
guy.
Jackson, 1% of humans are psychopaths. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. Psychopaths only feel happiness from their own needs and desires. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee.
You're too good at acting like a psychopath there. That came naturally.
I think Jack has some crazy inner thoughts, if I had to guess. Like, I think Jack is a psychopath, but really doesn't want to be. And so he tries his best to be on, good behavior.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Next question.
0.9% of humans were born on a leap year.
Day.
A leap day. Sorry, leap day. Which is,
If you were born on a leap day, comment down below.
You're probably only like 4 years old.
0.66% of people are millionaires, and the average age of a millionaire is 61 years old.
Make it rain. Most
Wow.
people become millionaires based off of their home and the stock market. True story.
Oh, just like
Noted.
just owning property that gets more valuable over time.
They call that appreciation, yes.
So like people like maybe 30 years ago bought a home for $200,000 and it's now worth $1 million. So now they're technically a millionaire because they have $1 million
would
in
be-
assets.
Millionaire. See,
Yeah.
si, senor.
Wow. That's crazy. 0.5% of people, I didn't know this existed at all, but apparently 0.5% of people have red eyes? Red?
And it
R-E-D eyes.
mostly affects albinos.
Oh.
The heck? They got all sorts of issues going on.
Yeah, I guess it
I've
must
never seen
correlate.
someone have
Okay.
red eyes. I've seen people
Fine.
have blue skin before. I've never seen red eyes.
I mean, you get red eyes when like something gets in your eye and then you wipe it a bunch.
No,
So
but that's
there's
like the
that.
white part of the eye that turns red. Like this must
Yeah.
mean the actual color part, whatever that's called.
That
Your
is
pupil.
pretty insane, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's pretty cool.
All right, finally, something I can relate to.
Yeah, okay,
0.25% of people have the genius level IQ. This is an IQ score of over 160. This means you are considered a genius. I know you boys can't relate, but I'm in the 0.25%.
Nope. Collectively, we had an IQ of 118.
Adam, I
yeah.
think a naked mole rat is smarter than you.
Okay.
Rats are pretty smart.
0.1% of humans were born in triplet.
Oh, we're moving on from my genius level IQ.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a joke.
2 triplets may be born identical and 1 not identical.
My
is
oldest
such a
brother's
sad
wife
fact.
is a triplet.
Are they all identical?
2 of them are.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna get insane. 0.1% of people have an extra finger. Okay.
If
Most
you
people-
had an
are
extra
called-
finger, would you get it removed?
I
They're
would keep
called
that all day.
polydactyls.
Dude,
I
imagine.
would probably balance it out on my other hand.
I would be in the NFL right now if I had 6 fingers. Come on.
No, you would be in a zoo.
Well, no, I'd be in a zoo if I was 0.045% of people that have webbed toes.
Would you rather have an extra finger or an extra toe?
An extra finger. But is it weird that I feel like if someone had an extra finger and touched me with their extra finger, that it would be gross?
I'd like it.
I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like that's how I would feel. Like, ew, your extra finger touched me. Why is that gross? Like, it's just a finger.
Yeah, just a normal finger.
I think I'd use that extra finger for like dipping sauce, like for dipping. If I just want a little taste
Yeah.
of something.
How are you going to say that I have diabetes and then say something like that? That is the fattest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Would you guys rather have your extra finger between this and the thumb, right there, or like coming out of your pinky side?
Pinky.
I would rather have it like right where my tailbone is, just so whenever my butt's itchy, just a little scratchy.
That's called
this
a tail,
guy is so weird. Web feet would be helpful for swimming.
The web toes are sick. You're half man, half mermaid.
Yeah, I feel like that would hurt.
I want to meet somebody that has that.
Oh, imagine a paper cut.
Oh, no, Alec, no.
Moving on, 0.03% of people have heterochromia, which is where you have 2 different colored eyeballs.
I know someone that has that.
Oh, the girl from Darman has that. The mom.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Why are you so hype about that?
Oh, it's because it's the only. I was trying to think of people. That's the only person I could think of.
All right.
No, everyone, like people watching, know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's a crazy callback.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I don't remember much, but what I do remember is fun.
You do remember moms.
Speaking of, 0.02% of people are intersex, which means that they are male and female.
Oh,
Come on, just pick one.
interesting.
Next question.
That sounds very confusing.
That would be awesome, or that would stink. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. 0.004% of people are dwarfs, which means that they are a human adult that is under 4'10".
There are 650,000 people in the world with dwarfism.
I feel like 4'10" isn't.
Yeah, that's
like,
not-
I mean, it's short, obviously, but it's not like insane. It's not like.
No, not at all. No, there's a lot of women that are 4'10", and also too, did you know that if you are 4'10" and lower, you do qualify to be handicapped?
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
It's just a fun little fact. All right. Well, on the
just a factoid.
on the opposite end, 0.0005% of people are giants, which means that they are over 7 feet tall.
So a couple of them are in the NBA. I would say a lot of them are in the NBA.
I think all of them are. If you're 7 feet tall and you're not playing basketball, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, a lot of people have some sort of disease that makes them tall.
Abraham Lincoln.
Is it called
Yeah,
gigantism?
and it might
No,
be
it's someone with an
gigantism.
Biggie
Mitochondria is the
No.
powerhouse of the cell.
Okay.
I don't know, but I know for a fact that a lot of people that are that tall can't really move their body like normal sized people can. They don't have the flexibility. They don't have the quickness of normal people. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that probably stinks.
Marfan syndrome.
Alec just had a stroke.
Alec learned a new word.
0.0004% of people are billionaires. And some people like Elon Musk are hundreds of billionaires. So they're even the way less percentile than that. That's crazy.
The crazy part is a lot of billionaires actually don't actually have all of that cash. A lot of people think that they have it like in a bank account, but a lot of it comes from their stock in their company. So if they actually did dissolve their stock to get the $1 billion, their company would go, it would die.
Right. So what you're saying is they don't really, like, they don't have the money to spend it. They just own things that come, like, they're worth that much.
It's
I see.
based off their evaluation. There's not many. There's like probably such an even smaller percent of people that actually have $1 billion like that they have access to.
Right, I see. Well, even less than that. 0.0003% of people have been struck by lightning. And someone named Roy Sullivan got struck 7 times. Good lord.
He must be built out of lightning rods.
I feel like that is the origin story for a superhero.
Shazam.
Well, in this case, I feel like after 3, he was probably put in a wheelchair.
Or maybe he likes the feeling of it.
Yeah, he just constantly stands on top of a mountain.
Because after 2, I'd stay inside.
0.0002% of humans have actually won the lottery.
Dang.
I saw a stat the other day. I forget the exact number, so I'm probably wrong. But it was something along the lines of the lowest 5% income people buy like 90% of the lottery tickets.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's true. I also watched this really cool YouTube video about this older elderly couple that actually rigged one of the lotteries, one of like the state lotteries. They actually did the math and they were able to buy enough tickets to secure that they would win. And then they just won a bunch back instead. So it was worth buying like hundreds of thousands of tickets.
Well played.
Crazy story. I know. Big math.
Okay, this stat is kind of insane. 0.0001% of people are unable to feel pain.
Most of them actually end up dying because they can't feel pain, so they don't understand what would actually kill them. And most of them die at a very young age.
Oh my gosh.
That is
They
very
definitely
sad.
like you could just get set
So
on
it's
fire,
actually
like
good
put your
that
hand
we
over the
feel pain.
stove.
Yes,
Yeah,
pain
that's
is good. It's a
I mean,
natural response.
Yeah, it's your brain tells you no, don't do that. You'll die if you keep doing that. That's pretty much.
And I believe too, the people that are unable to feel pain also don't have like the adrenaline response when they're supposed to be scared.
Also, no pain, no gain. It's a big
Literally.
one. It's a big one.
Yeah, literally.
And last but not least, 0.000001% of people have elf ears. Now, I've never met anyone that has elf ears, but I have met someone who has vampire teeth, and his name is Adam Beck. I mean, look at those things. They are sharp, they are long, they are huge, they are strong. Probably even more rare than these elf teeth. Those are insane.
All right, you guys should get out of here before this starts getting weird. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more fun facts, make sure you guys click this video right here.